I'm Shelly from Frugal Family Home, and I wanted to do this quick tutorial to show you how to take an old t-shirt and cut it up into yarn to use in your project. So let's get started. Okay, so I wanted to show you, do a quick video of how to take an old t-shirt and turn it into yarn, because I've had a few questions on the blog, and so I wanted to add this video to help you out so you'll be successful in making your own t-shirt yarn. So first thing you want to do is cut across right under the armpits. And if there is a hole in the armpits, like in this shirt, you'll want to cut below that, because you want to make sure you have a tube of fabric. So once you cut the top off, the top can be thrown away or put aside for another project. Then on the bottom, you will cut the hem off because that's too thick and bulky to use in the yarn. And when you got all the way across, you have a tube of fabric. Then from one side, you'll fold it almost up to the top and fold it again, just like that. You're not going to cut this edge. This edge you want to leave intact. We're going to cut up in strips almost to that edge. Okay, so then we're just going to cut in strips up to the edge, but not through. So when you're done, you'll have a nice little strip that's still attached at the top. And we're going to do this all the way up to the other end. I find the easiest way to gauge it is to grab it with my thumb and go right against my thumb, and it gives pretty uniform cuts. And you could measure if you wanted to be more accurate, but I find for the projects that I use this t-shirt yarn in, this works fine. And once you have it cut, it should look about like this. You have all your strips of fabric and it's attached at this upper edge. Now I find the easiest way to cut this is to slip this edge onto my arm. Okay, so once you get it cut with all the strips, now you want to cut it into strips. So for the first cut, you take the scissors towards the middle and cut it at an angle. You're not cutting across, because if you cut across, you're going to get circles, and that's not what we want. You want to cut across at an angle and let that piece fall. Then your next cut, you'll go to the next slit on this side, slide your scissors over to the next slit on this side, and that will make a continuous length of yarn. And you're going to continue up to each and every one just like that at an angle until you get to the end. And let me show you what it looks like when you get to the end. Okay, when you get towards the end, you're going to cut across here, and then you'll have this one little, you'll have two on one side and just one strip on the other side. You're going to go from the middle and cut at an angle, and then that will be the end of your yarn. And all you'll need to do is to roll it up into a ball. And you have a ball of t-shirt yarn. And that is how you make your own yarn out of a t-shirt. And if you like this video, I would love to have you subscribe to our channel.